little bit of practical poetry. Little bit of practical poetry. Little bit of practical poetry. Little bit of
Welcome to Ganja Yoga. If you like to start your practice today in Shavasana, laying on your back. Allow the legs to open up as wide as it feels comfortable. Let the toes fall out. The heels come in. The arms can be by the sides with the palms facing up. And yes, you can use as much space as you want today. Your body, your practice. You can take a soft gaze, or you can close the eyes, or some of you might even cover your eyes. Checking in with the sounds upstairs, outside, the music. Anything that's happening, make it part of your practice. Inviting the awareness to be centered in the breath. Slow and deep breath in, one that's expansive, and then long and smooth exhale out, empty. Inhaling, expanding, whole body breathe. And exhaling, letting go. Choosing to breathe a little bit deeper, a little bit slower. You might invite a sight or a sound or a vibration. Sights are a great tool for releasing tensions. You can invite them all along your practice, knowing that your sound might inspire somebody else to find their own. Checking in with the sensations in our bodies and the presence of cannabis. Allowing the experience to unfold all around you, breath by breath, all around you. Remember, right here, right now, all is well. All is well. A body fully supported by the earth. You might wiggle hips or shoulders or head. It's okay to make changes. It's okay to adjust. Inviting your yogic breath, Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through the nose. That's light constriction on the back of the throat as you exhale. Yes, the one that invites that oceanic quality. Breathing in, every exhale, washing away any tension. Any aches, any worries, every exhale, relaxing. Every exhale, letting go. Last 5 breaths here. If you could get a little bit more relaxed, how would that look like if you could be more relaxed? How would it feel like? And we come back to the breath, that deep and slow breath in. That long and smooth exhale out. Returning to the body, checking in with sensation as you wiggle toes and fingers. Perhaps draw some circles with ankles and wrists. One direction and then switch. You can wiggle hips or shoulders, finding tiny stretches. And when you're ready, inhale the arms all the way up and back. Reaching back through fingers. And then reaching out through toes, full body stretch. One more inhale, reach. And exhale, relax. Take a gentle bend on the elbows. Hands might come closer together. We'll bring the soles of the feet to touch and the knees open up wide. And today, choosing to be gentle with yourself. Find the edge of the stretch and then take a tiny step back to make it sustainable as you breathe through the edge of the stretch. Take a couple of breaths here to soften through shoulders and chest, the neck and the jaw. The knees becoming heavier. 3 big breaths. You can glide your hands through the floor, the sides, and bring them to the sides of the thighs. Use the hands to help those knees close back up. We'll bring one knee to the chest and then the other. To give ourselves a hug. Take a moment here to release the shoulders down to the mat. Bringing the chin slightly in, and from here, rock side to side. And you can let the knees begin to draw some circles. You might close the eyes and really zoom into sensation, taking any wiggles or coming back to any spot that needs extra care. Lower back massage. Switch the direction of those circles. We'll take the next exhale to roll to the right side of our bodies. Roll to the right side of our bodies. We'll extend both arms forward, palms touching. Imagine your shape, and we'll try to find a tall spine. The knees can be on a 90-degree angle, so wiggle around, adjust. With the next inhale, we'll lift that left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Let the gaze follow, reach the fingertips upwards, and exhale. Take the full breath to bring that arm all the way back down, palms touch. We'll take about 4 breaths before we fully open up, so start really gentle. Inhale the left arm up, fingertips reach to the ceiling, gaze follows. Exhale, close, and slowly begin to make that movement a little bigger. You can close the eyes and let the breath guide the movement. And eventually the arms begin to open up. Perhaps the gaze comes all the way to the left. Take a couple more of this. And when you get to the next version where both arms open up, stay there, that twist. As best as you can, we're grounding through both shoulders. Gaze to the left, chest is soft. 5 big breaths. Eventually, you'll bring the gaze back to center. First that left knee and then the right knee. You'll give yourself another hug, rock side to side. Eventually finding stillness, we'll transition to happy baby. The knees open up wide, the feet lift up. The heels are aligned with the knees. Hands can be on thighs, shins, ankles, or outer edges. And find one exhale. Get those shoulders down to the mat, chin slightly in. And from here, you can rock side to side. Again, micro movements and exploration. And my words today are suggestions. You can do what your body wants or needs. For some, that might be stretching one leg or the other or both legs. The body as our playground, approaching it with curiosity, love. Last 3 breaths. Eventually, the knees will come to the chest and we'll roll all the way into the left side of the body. The arms extend forward, palms touching. Picture your shape and see if you can find a tall spine and glide the knees in 90 degrees. We'll start really gentle and slow, first warming up. Inhaling right arm all the way up to the ceiling, gaze follows. Reach up and exhale, close. Take 4 breaths to open up. 1 step at a time. Inhaling, reach. And exhaling, slowly letting go. Whenever you come to that next exhale and both arms and wide open, the palms facing up, the gaze to the right, a little stretch on the neck. And as you imagine your shape, relax through that right shoulder down. Find your breath in the twist. Breathing in and letting go. The gaze slowly comes back to center. Right knee and the left knee to the chest. Give yourself a little squish, squish, squish. This time, squish the knees in. And release. Bring the hands beneath the thighs. And we'll go for a spinal massage as we rock back and forth. Whole body rocking back and forth. And you might get a little playful here. That's okay. Maybe there's a tiny little smile. Maybe you go faster. And we'll try to come up to seated in 3 more rolls. 2 and 3. And you can turn towards the center of the room if you want it. If you have a prop, that might mean a block or a blanket or a bolster, we'll bring that beneath the sit bones to get those hips elevated, and we'll balance out the hip bones first. We'll imagine our pelvis like a bowl of soup. So the soup is not falling forward, arching, and it's not falling backwards, tucking. The soup is right in the middle. We'll push the sit bones down, we'll lengthen the spine, heart lifts, shoulders roll back and down, away from ears, soft gaze or eyes closed. Find the shape. Find your breath. Next inhale, lift the heart, the gaze, relax the shoulders back and down. And exhale to curve the upper back, bring chin to chest, gaze to belly, release the head. Inhaling, rising up, front of the body opens, throat opens. And exhale, curve, seated cat-cow. Zooming in into sensation, moving slow. It might become meditation in movement. And then check in with the body and see if any other parts want to move. Maybe the shoulders or head wiggles in weird ways. Maybe the movement becomes circles or waves or a little dance. Wherever you're at, 5 more breaths. Whenever you get to that final exhale, we'll come all the way up, finding that tall spine, and we'll take a peek around and see if we can find our straps. If you found your strap, we'll bring our hands wider than shoulder width distance. And if you don't have a strap, yes. So wider than shoulder width distance. We'll keep the ribs in, so without arching the back, ribs in. We'll inhale the arms all the way up. And as you get up, relax through shoulders and jaw. Exhale, bring the arms all the way back down. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling, releasing down. And then if it's available, we'll inhale the arms all the way up, and some might even come a little bit further back. Some might even widen that stance and bring the arms weirdly all the way back and down. Inhaling, arms come up. Find your rhythm here. Keep the spine tall and the movement on the shoulder. And whenever you get to that final one, we'll relax, hands to knees, draw a couple of circles with those shoulders back. Wiggle through neck, head, draw some circles forward. And then coming back, hands to our strap. This time we'll keep shoulder width distance or a little bigger, but not as much this time. keeping the ribs in, so without arching the spine. We'll inhale the arms again, all the way up. Keep the sit bones grounded. Ground through that left sit bone. And inhale, lift that left arm all the way up and over. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the jaw relaxed. And inhale, come back to center, try the other side, ground through that right sit bone. Right comes up and over. Find your breath and find a few of these on each side. And as you feel that you've stretched to the sides, you can get playful. And the next time that you come towards the left side, see the arms can come down, and then you draw a big circle to the right, coming all the way up. Play around, mindful with the tails of that strap. And then as you feel that this side has been stretched, switch directions and see what happens when you roll the other way around. And maybe this time you curve the upper back as you go forward, and you lift the heart as you go backward. Full upper body movement. Last breath. Complete. We'll leave that strap on the side. We'll use it afterward. We'll bring the hands forward and we'll shake the hands. And you got it. You asked for it. We'll shake the arms. We'll shake the shoulders. We'll shake the head. And for 5 breaths, what if you could shake away worries and tension? What if it were that simple? Shedding away anxiety. You got this. Shaking for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And release. Hands to knees. Close the eyes. Checking in with what happened inside. Heart beating faster, the energy rising. Changes in temperature. We'll reconnect to our yogic breath. Ujjayi breath, slow, deep breath in. Long, smooth exhale out. That oceanic sounds. We'll take 3 slow breaths. Again, we'll check in within. Heart rate slowing down. Energy begins to settle. As we ground, the power of our breath always with us. Thank you, thank you. Bring the hands behind your hips. With the help of your hands, switch to the legs. Whichever one was in front comes back. Bringing balance to all our shapes. Wiggle through sit bones, tall spine. Take a peek around, see if you find your strap. We'll take the strap with the left hand. And we'll extend that left arm up. We'll bend through that left elbow. Relax through shoulders and neck. We'll imagine that left elbow lifting up as the sit bone pushes down. Gentle opening. You can stay here. You can bring that right arm to the side. And as you bend through the elbow, see if you can catch that strap. Some of you might crawl a little bit further up, but check in on that shoulder. If it's falling down, balance out. Lift the elbow. Some might catch their fingers. The neck is relaxed. The crown is lifting. Go ahead and lift the crown out. 3 big breaths. Can you soften here? And slowly releasing, switching sides. As the right hand catches the strap, we'll ground that right sit bone. We'll lift up and then bend through the elbow. Start by lifting up. You can first adjust. Use that left hand to bring that elbow up and over. The crown is lifting. And eventually right arm comes to the side. The thumb points down. Bend the elbow and we'll see if we can catch that strap or fingers. Soften through the shoulder. Slow, big breath. 3 cycles. Slowly we'll release. We'll leave that strap on the side. We'll use it later. We'll take our time to one more time. Roll the shoulders all the way back. One more time. Roll the shoulders forward. A couple of head rolls, slow and steady. Here we'll transition to hands and knees. You can bring your blocks if you want to. If your knees are sensitive like mine, you can always bring a blanket beneath the knees or fold the mat to give you extra support. The knees right below the hips, wrists right below the shoulders. Strong table, so push the earth away. Navel comes in. Start straightening that right leg. We'll lift the leg up. Flex the toes and push the heel backward. Steady and strong chest. Push both hands down. Staying here or inhale, lift the leg, the heart, the gaze. And exhale, curve the upper back, chin to chest, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, let it go. 5 more breaths. you get to that final one, we'll find our way to hands and knees. We'll try second side as we extend that left leg this time. We'll lift it up. Steady and strong chest. Push the hands away from earth. Push that heel backwards. And maybe this is where we stay today. You can also inhale the leg, the heart, the gaze. And exhale, curve. Slow and steady. 5 more breaths. Now you get to that final exhale. Find your table. Let the knees open as wide as a mat. Let the toes come to touch, hips to heels, forehead down. If you have a bolster, you can always bring that beneath the belly and head to rest. Child's pose and Shavasana are always available for us along our practice. Two more breaths. With the next inhale, we'll find our way back to table, hands, and knees. That strong shape. If you like, you can bring your blocks. I like to use them on the highest altitude. And we'll bring the right foot in between the hands. And the hips, las caderas, abajo y adelante. The hips forward and down. We'll inhale, hands to hips, steady and strong. And then exhale, hips forward and down. You can use your block and you can check on that knee, 90-degree angle, so you can move that foot back or forth. As you get that, strong and steady, stay right here. Some of us might bring hands to the thighs. And everyone engage navel and inner thighs. And we'll lift a tiny bit, especially if you're flexible. Shoulders proud, they roll back and down. Heart is open. Stay here or arms to cactus. Strong and steady. Stay here or exhale and reach the fingertips backwards. Heart open. Gaze might come to your upper diagonal. Three slow breaths. final exhale, the hands come to your blocks or floor. And we'll straighten that front leg. You can walk the blocks backward. Wrists are still below shoulders, and everyone lift the toes. You can keep a gentle bend on the knee, so without locking the leg, tiny micro bend, and then push balls of the foot forward. Check in with your shape. If you're falling to that left side, that's the right hip up and out. We'll inhale to look forward as you project the heart. Release shoulders and shoulder blades down. Hinge from the hips and exhale heart forward. And then head down. And relax through the back of the neck. So you get that upper back stretch even. We check in with the tension and the resistance in our bodies and mind as we soften with the breath. Slow and steady. Trusting the breath and trusting your body. Stay here or inhale, look forward. Project the heart, exhale, heart forward. Head down, 2 more waves. Slowly, we'll begin to rebend that front knee. We can walk those hands or blocks forward. We'll find our lunge one more time. Caderas abajo y adelante, hips forward and down. Lift the heart. Stay here or hands together to heart. Stay here or begin to twist towards that right side. A lot of us will stay here. Some of us might slowly extend the arms, fingertips reaching back and forward at the same time. Find your breath. 3 full cycles. Find the balance between activation and relaxation. Inhaling, hands to heart, back to center. Find your blocks or hands to earth. We'll come back to our table for a moment. And as you close the eyes, check in with that right hip. What changed? Send the hip a little love. And then cat-cows. Inhale, lift the heart, the gaze, the tail. Exhale, curve the upper back, chin to chest, gaze to belly, tuck the tail end. Inhale to rise up, drop that belly down. And exhale, curve. 5 big breaths. Whenever you get to that final one, we'll once again find our blocks. If you're using them, tallest setting. We'll bring that left foot in between the hands, the blocks. We'll bring the hips, esas caderas, down, forward. Find your balance, find steadiness, and slowly inhaling hands to hips. Exhaling, keeps forward and down. Lift yourself again from navel and inner thighs. We can keep the hands to the thighs, shoulders relaxed. If you feel steady, bring the arms to cactus. Stay right here, or exhale, reach the fingertips back and down. 5 big breaths. Whenever you're ready, those hands will find the blocks. We'll straighten that left leg forward. Walking the blocks backwards, hands beneath the shoulders. We'll flex the toes, and then push balls of foot forward. Balance out the hips. From here, inhale, heart forward. Hinge from hips. Heart forward, head down. Slow and steady breath. Find stillness, or inhale, lift the heart forward, and exhale, heart forward, and down. 2 more breaths. When you get to that final one, we'll rebend that front knee, blocks or hands walk forward. Adjust the hips, lifting up, hands to heart. We'll start by bring the torso to that left side, left shoulder back and down. Stay here or extend the arms. Fingertips reaching in opposite directions, and crown lifting up. Find your breath. Explore sensation. 2 more cycles. Come back to hands and knees. The knees open up wide, toes come to touch. Bring the blocks to the sides and find the child's pose. Can wiggle the forehead side to side, or wiggle the hips. Finding tiny stretches. Flip your hands so that the palms are up to the sky. The gesture of offering, of receiving, or perhaps of gratitude for our plant allies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Three. Big breath. Flip the hands back down to earth. With an inhale, we'll find our way back to hand and knee. If you are still wearing your socks, perhaps this is when you take the socks off. Just to get a little bit more grip. We'll walk the hands 2 or 3 inches forward. Spreading the fingers wide, shoulder width distance. We're trying to draw an L shape with the thumb and the index finger, and we're pushing through the 4 corners of the hand, especially that first knuckle. Curl the back toes under, lift the knees, and keep the knees bent as you push the hips up and back. Work on pushing yourself away from earth, lifting through sit bones. And then find an exhale and extend the legs, lower the heel. And as you find your downward dog, shake the head yes, and shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Yes, please. And shake the head no. No, thank you. Invite some movements as you bend one knee and then the other, pedaling the feet. You can wiggle the hips here too. You might dance it out. You can continue to find movement or stillness. We'll be here for 5 breaths. And you can always rest in child's pose. Let them open up wide. Toes come to touch. Child. A second time with me, coming back to a table, the hands walking 2 or 3 inches forward, fingers spread out wide, back toes curve, and yes, with an inhale, lift the hips up and back, find that shape, extend the legs, lower heel, And then pedal the feet one more time. What else is in this shape for you? For those with a vinyasa practice, they can do that now if they want it. If it's in your practice. And as you feel complete, we'll bring the knees to the earth. This time we'll bring the hips to one side and then the legs forward. The legs are parallel or a little bit wider. The toes are flexed. There's a micro bend on the knees. If you're curving like me, hands by the sides, you can lift yourself up. You can move that squishy part to the side, sit on the sit bone. And inhale the arms up. Lift. Hinge from the hips, heart forward, and head down. And then slowly releasing. We'll take a peek around and we see if we have that strap. And we'll try with the strap this time. We'll inhale and lift the arms up. Heart forward, catch the feet. Head down. And let's try those sways. We'll inhale, look forward, project the heart. Gentle bend on the knees. Heart forward, head down. 5 waves. And in that last wave, stay on that shape for a moment. A couple of breaths. Leave that strap on the side. Slowly coming all the way down, feet on the earth. Feet are parallel and hip width distance. Arms are by the side. Palms face down. Relax the shoulders down. We'll keep the chin towards the chest as we inhale and lift the hips all the way up. Imagine those knees projecting forward and up. Stay for one more breath. Inhale, lift the hips. And then exhale, slowly bring the hips to earth. Inhale, hips rise up. Hold. And exhale, hips down. Empty. Inhale, hips up. And if you like, arms up and back. Hold. And exhale, arms and hips to earth. Find your rhythm, your breath. You can close the eyes. 5 more cycles. One knee to the chest and then the other. The arms opening to cactus. That's elbows bend 90 degrees. Palms facing up, and we'll exhale and drop both knees slowly to the right. Take your time. Grounding through that left shoulder blade. Perhaps the gaze turns to the left, full body twist. Gaze comes back to center, left knee and then right knee back to chest. Take that full exhale to drop the knees to the left. Perhaps bringing gaze to the right. Slow, deep breath. Back to center, transitioning slowly to happy baby. Knees open up wide, feet lift up. You've been here before. Wiggle out, rock side to side. Extending the legs, whatever your body needs. Final stretches, movements. Any shape that your body would enjoy. One more breath wherever you're at. And bringing knees to chest, giving yourself one last hug. This time we'll squish the knees to the chest. Squish, squish. And then inhale forehead to the knees, bring the knees to the forehead. Here, contract and squish for 5, 4, 3, 2, One final relaxation, Shavasana. The legs extend. Invite layers and blankets. You can cover your eyes. You can take a safe soft gaze or close the eyes. Use space today. The arms and the legs opening up wide. It's okay to be who you are right now, all of you. Make yourself big. Nothing else to do. Nowhere else to go. You can let go of the breath. You can let go of the body. The body fully supported by the earth. Remember, all is well. All is well. Shavasana as a space of integration, of the movement, of the cannabis, of breath, motion. And Shavasana as a space of receiving, of openness. Receiving the benefits of your practice. You're invited to travel deep within, breathing and allowing, breathing and letting go. begin to return. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Coming back to the breath. Exhaling all the air out, get empty. Slow and deep breath in, expansive. That long and smooth release. Returning back to the body, waking it up, wiggling fingers and toes. Perhaps drawing some circles with wrists and ankles. And as you feel ready to return, we'll inhale the arms all the way up and back. Reaching through fingers, reaching through toes, full body stretch. Maybe a yawn. And then relaxing there. You can roll to one side. Staying there for a few breaths. With the help of the hand and your forearm, you can push the floor to come up back to seated. Simple seated posture that works. The awareness still within. Palms together, hands to the heart. Symbol of our physical practice coming to an end. And an invitation to a practice of gratitude. As you bring to your heart, your mind, your spirit, 2 things for which you feel grateful for today. And we take a breath with that. We say thank you, thank you, thank you. So many blessings, even in challenging days. Thanking our plant ally for being with us in this way today. Thanking each other as we build these practices together, and thank you for your practice tonight. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Honoring that we are still in medicine space and on medicine status, moving slow and mindful. We have some trail mix and some big and dark chocolate for us to share. And the room is ours for another 15 minutes or so there's no rush. If you're here in town tomorrow Friday at 5:30, we'll have an event here called Making the Most Out of Microdosing with Rachel Hendrickson and James Fadiman. It's going to be a fun one. It has live music, visionary art, and James Fadiman will be speaking about microdosing, so fun one. And then on Saturday, we're doing a microdosing hike here in the decriminalized city of Santa Cruz. So if you're into psilocybin and want to explore microdosing and community and nature, come and join us. This month, we also have Ganja Yoga with live music. That's going to be a fun one. Sponsored class, so we get some goodies. And yes, microdosing breathwork coming up soon. And where's the chocolate, right? The most important part.
el futuro y volver. Hey, llega el tiempo de retroceder. Alright, de vuelta al 84, voy a cantar como cantaba el gato. La escuela de Papa Euro y Prince Jasbo, DJ Style, el original dancehall. Hey, venderle bomb, venderle bomb, venderle bomb, bomb, venderle bomb skin. No puedes negarme que se siente bien. Venderle bomb, bomb, venderle bomb. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Déjame probar, yo sé que tiene verde. Desde acá lo veo casi fosforescente. Eso no se pierde aquí ni por accidente. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Fumando es como la gente se entiende. Esa ultra voz de la conciencia no miente, aunque los otros 5 sentidos lo intenten. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Nunca hemos sido de seguir la corriente. Deja que el perico tras nariz se reviente. Por acá seguimos alimentando la mente. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Venderle bomb, venderle bomb. Venderle bomb, bomb, venderle bomb skin. No puedes negarme que se siente bien. Venderle bomb, bomb, venderle bomb. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Ya es tiempo de que nos hablemos de frente. En Uruguay se sentó un precedente. Más que necesario, el cambio es inminente. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. De esta lucha siempre hemos estado en el frente. Civilizadamente desobediente, aunque aparentemos ser los locos de siempre. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. No es que no importe lo que piense la gente, es que poco a poco trastoquemos la mente hasta que se concientice el continente. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Hey, venderle bomb, venderle bomb. Venderle bomb, com, venderle bomb skin. No puedes negarme que se siente bien. Venderle bomb, com, venderle bomb. Me cansé de comprar, me cansé. De ahora para adelante lo que hay es crecer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, matazos 6. Si aquí hay Monsanto ya no creo en la ley. No tiene peso lo que me diga el juez. Vamos a virar la balanza al revés. Con 7, 8, 9, matazos 10. Voy para adentro pero digo otra vez. Me cansé de comprar, me cansé. De ahora para adelante lo que hay es crecer. Esa guerra antidrogas es un juego de poder letal entre la DEA y el cartel. A más dinero, más armamento. El crimen simplemente sigue en aumento. Muy bien, comprendo cómo es que muere el pez, pero lejos del miedo te lo digo otra vez. Me cansé de comprar, me cansé. De ahora para adelante lo que hay es crecer. Me cansé de comprar, me cansé. Me cansé de comprar, me cansé. Saca, prende y sorprende. Déjame probar, yo sé que tiene verde. Desde acá lo veo casi fosforescente. Eso no se pierde aquí ni por accidente. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Fumando es como la gente se entiende. Esa ultra voz de la conciencia no miente, aunque los otros 5 sentidos lo intenten. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Nunca hemos sido de seguir la corriente. Deja que la cocota nariz se reviente. Por acá seguimos alimentando la mente. Digo saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Saca, prende y sorprende. Hey, venderle bomb, venderle bomb. Venderle bomb, bomb, venderle bomb skin. No puedes negarme que se siente bien. Venderle bomb, bomb, venderle bomb skin. Venderle bomb, venderle bomb. Venderle bomb, bomb, venderle bomb skin. No puedes negarme que se siente bien. No puedes